Welcome to your daily focus for August the 31st, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. The Ace of Swords. Lots of aces coming out these days. Lots of aces. New paths. New ways to go forward. New ways to see things. I get it very much that we see things differently today, or we see it in a new light. Five of Swords. Once again, we're figuring out those wings. And the Seven of Cups. So a little bit lighter energy than it was the last couple of days, actually. So let's take a look at these cards here. Let's see what we got. We got the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. The Five of Swords in the middle, we got to have patience with ourselves. We have to give ourselves time to learn, to experience, to become. There needs to be a patience with ourselves. The other day I got this card, and, I saw right away the butterfly at the bottom, and I saw us all with wings there. And we are staying up, but we don't look really that graceful or anything. So it's taking these new abilities, these new approaches to life, these new wants and dreams and desires, and they're not going to feel comfortable. And we're learning how to work those wings. And yes, we have to work them to make them strong, to support us, to empower us. But with the Ace of Swords here as the first card, now aces represent new paths, but the aces tell of a path that we are about to step into, not necessarily one we are on. This might be looking at our actions up to this point, or our words up to this point, or the combination of the two, and realizing where we can be better, where we can be great, where we can be amazing, magnificent. Now, it looks more like a hawk to me than it would an eagle. So, very much of our heart and our passions and our dreams and our desires, and looking at how to really step into them with both feet, understanding how to walk that walk. I think it has a lot to do with perceptions today. We get new perceptions or different perceptions. Here we are with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is choices. Now, in one of those cups there's a kitten, and another a dragon, another a butterfly. Go figure. Oh, we got the butterfly back again. We have a castle there. What else do we have? We have a mermaid. We have a rainbow. We have flowers. So, first perception and a new perception coming in. We may have looked at that dragon before as something that was a threat, a worry, a concern. What if it opened its mouth and burnt down our house? Can't have that kind of energy around us. Stay away. Or it could be more like, when we take a look at it, gee, that dragon looks a little bit more like the dragon that fell in love with the donkey on Shrek. Just lovable and kind and just wants compassion. The kitten may seem at first as this playful, beautiful, loving animal, but when we go and we touch it, it scratches us. The castle may be something that we have always wanted, that beautiful, big, expansive home. But when we move in, we find that we become a slave to it because we really couldn't have afforded it at the time when we purchased it. And so everything's costing so much money, and it's almost like it's keeping us captive because we can't do anything else because we invested in this. So I think today is very much a day where we're going to be, pay attention, be very conscious of what you are doing, how you are doing it, how you are perceiving it, and if there's a different way to perceive it, a different way to understand it. Maybe have a conversation with another about it, a confidant, a mentor, somebody you respect, and see what they see when they look at your path, your actions, your words. Let's get an affirmation here. So it all talks about this new path. And I think our perception. And once again, we go back to in yesterday's reading, I believe it was the day before or yesterday, and I think it was yesterday, where I told the good luck, bad luck, who's to know. So we can't be so fixed in our judgment, in our beliefs right now, to label it good, bad, or ugly. Now we have to stay open to all energy around us. We have to stay open to what our actions are like, what other people's actions are like. And let's see here, we have the sun in Virgo. Today the moon moves into Capricorn. So it's going to be looking at that list, that priority list, understanding what can get done now, what needs to get done later, where we need to tweak, where we need to completely remove or add something in order to be successful going forward. So stay open to all those things. I think it's very, very, very important today. We have the Two of Fire. We're riding a giraffe. The giraffe holds the light. So our affirmation for the Two of Fire is creative planning for the future. Mapping progress. Trusting in the unknown. Spirit-inspired ambition. Whenever I can't see how my dreams will come into form, I can trust in the process of co-creation and engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new. I have already started to make progress, and soon my passion will attract the perfect situation for me. The light of spirit helps me to see my way and feel the universe aligning to bring me what I need. So know that you are making progress. Know that you are figuring things out, understanding it better. Things are becoming clearer. Things are becoming manageable, perhaps. I trust in the process of co-creation and engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new or a new perception out of it. Understanding our path a little bit better. Understanding what we can do to enhance our path going forward. Seeing things for the first time that have been in front of us all along, but seeing them in a new way, in a different way, a new understanding, a different understanding. The light of spirit helps me to see the way I feel, the universe aligning to bring me what I need. So don't worry about you're not doing the right thing, or you're not being fast enough about it, or this is a time when you really need to trust in yourself, in God, your angels, your spirit guides, source, the universe. And once again, it is about keeping the momentum going, staying very conscious of what we are trying to step into in our lives. And if we meditate and we pray, and I hope you do each and every day, meditate on what's happening in your path. What questions do you have? Where do you find a stall or almost in reverse? Where are you finding that you can't move forward? What could change things for you? Is it an action? Is it a conversation? Is it a gesture? Is it somebody else's viewpoint that you need to invite in? Or maybe their abilities and talents. Maybe it's teaming up with other people that you haven't thought of before. And stay very open. You're going to be getting messages. It's been a very strong week for messages to come to us, understanding to come to us. Can't make this up. Here we have the giraffe again. That's all about the giraffe today. The giraffe's energy. Oh, I went right by him. There's the hawk right after the giraffe. Okay, so stretch out your neck. Stretch, strength, intuition, mobility, yoga, clairvoyant. Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape. So it's about staying flexible. It's about not being so fixed on how we have to do things that we get blinders on, that we don't see the abundance that can be, or we don't see the opportunity that's presented to us because we're so fixed in our way of thinking. Sometimes we expect more from others because we would be willing to do that much more for them. Giraffe is reminding you to be careful of who you allow within your circle. Giraffe has a close-knit group with family and friends, and when there is someone who disrupts the dynamics of the relationship, then Giraffe is quick to change it. Whether it is their long necks and legs, or just simply their personalities, giraffes are known to have clairvoyant abilities. The ability to see clearly through people, problems, and sometimes even into the future. And I like how the ability to see clearly through the problems. Maybe it is the people. Maybe today you get the realization that you need to associate with different like-minded people and invite them into your existence, into your path, into your world. The uncanny intuitiveness is a message that you too have the ability of intuition if you practice trusting the message that you receive. Quieting your mind is the key to listening to your intuition, and yoga is found to be beneficial in the practice. Since giraffes only sleep 2 or 4 hours, they must have physical and emotional strength. Yoga can help you gain that strength needed to gift you with the spiritual and physical mobility. So maybe today is the first day you try yoga. Pay attention to the messages that come to you today. Take time to reflect on your path forward and what you are doing to actually move forward and what could be done to move forward. And I think you will be amazed at some of the answers you receive. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.